So we are now at Kampung Peto, and this is one of the Syntropic farm plot run by a couple, and it is just about 3 months plus, and it's growing really well. So let me just walk you around. So the unique aspect about syntropic farming is you are going to see in one line very diverse types of edible plants. You would see vegetables, these are corns, right, ubi kayu, and you would also have coconut, fruit trees that are more long-term, all grown together in a pretty dense way. And in a line you would have, it can be 10 or more different types of edible plants growing together. And this is very important because you're creating a biodiversity and which will help these plants to grow healthier. The plants that, in a conventional thinking, we are worried about the plants fighting with each other for fertilizers or for nutrients from the ground, right? But the fact is they actually synergize with each other. So later we're going to talk to the farmers, and they would actually tell us that they have less issue of pests when they actually grow in a dense manner with the diverse types of edible plants together. So if you look at this line, you see a lot of ubi kayu, right? But actually in between, at the bottom, you see other plants. There is pineapples, right? There's ginger, right? This is coconut, and more, there's bananas in between, all right? The pineapples again. And many others, in between that they would plant, like there's also yam and so on. So we combine long-term and short-term plants together, and they would actually support each other. The cassava or ubi kayu, they actually provide shades for the long-term trees, because when they are still small, they actually need some shade, right? So this is growing really well for a 3 months old plot, and let me show you something here. So you wouldn't see any exposed soil in the plot. You actually see a lot of organic matter like this, right? So when they prepare this plot, we provided them with organic matter. This is actually paddy's husk, or in Malay we call jerami padi. And they are used to cover up the soil as mulch. And this is a very important aspect of syntropic farming, having your soil covered with mulch all the time, right? Because it will protect the soil from hot sunlight, it will keep moisture in the soil, and they actually decay, decompose to become food for the microbes in the soil. It becomes, it helps the soil to become more fertile. So there's multiple goodness of why every farm plots are covered with mulch.